Alrighty guys, we are back at the place where I found the wheats and stuff like that. Just got here, my very first target. This was pretty much right under the surface. Well, I was hoping it would be something interesting. Have some sort of markings on it. It appears to be maybe a punch out of some sort. Although it's aluminum, that's kind of weird. Well, it looks pretty from a distance, but I guess we just got a piece of aluminum. Okay, let's keep going. Hopefully it's a good day. I don't think I'm going to be out long. It's supposed to be very hot and I have stuff to do. So let's see what we can find. Wow, it's hot. It's very humid. My glasses are fogging up. It's so bad. And there's not a lot of wind movement. I'm already getting hot, and it's just 9:30, 9:27 actually. I met a couple of people. There was a grandmother with her two young grandkids that just stopped me as I was still up near the road where I'm at here, and said they wanted to meet a local guy. They watch some YouTubers that do metal detecting. There's a guy that does, I think, Detect Florida or something like that, down in Florida, that does underwater detecting. And they'd wanted to meet a local person, and they recognized some of the gear and stuff, and they were all excited to get out and say hi and wonder what I found. I'd only been here for 10 minutes, so all I found was a zinc and that aluminum disc, so not much to show them. So if I forgot to give them my card for my channel too. I was just kind of in shock there. But I just found something really interesting. The area that I'm in, there's been like a clear cutting going on. It was all overgrown. Where I found the stuff earlier, they've expanded it back in this back section here quite tremendously. There's a lot of open ground that I've never been able to detect, so I'm pretty excited about it. I just did find something interesting. Let's check it out. There she blows. I thought it was a coin at first, but I don't think that's correct because I saw this top here. I think we have a religious medallion. Yeah, there's some sort of saintly thing going on there. So let me take a toothbrush to it just for a moment, clean it up just a hair, and see a little bit closer what we got. There we go. Here's one side. This is not in English, you can tell. It's probably Latin. Very cool medallion though. I don't think it's horribly old. It wasn't as deep as I thought it was going to be. It was only probably 3, maybe 4 inches down. Very cool find though. Very happy with it. Let's keep going, long as we can. Like I said, it's 9:30 and it's already sweltering out here. Well, I dug that medallion right there. And then right here behind me somewhere I got a backtrack just a hair, got me a piece of junk, and then right over here I just pulled this out. Again, I don't think it's too old, but nonetheless something cool to look at. Let's keep going. Alright, this was an unusual signal, and I think I might have just got a twofer. We'll start with this. This looks to be just like a chrome plated piece, like a backing plate that a nut would tighten up to, because you can see the swirl marks where you tighten a nut on it. So this probably went on a piece of wood and tightened up to it to keep it from, biting into the wood. But let me put that away. I also found this, part of a chain with some sort of an attachment to it. There we go. Check that out. I'll clean this up a little bit better, and I'll search the hole to see if I can find more parts of it. But a twofer, one good, one not so good. Although I could use the other parts. I'll put that in my parts bin. I can always use a washer. But I'd rather have this. And just a few feet further away, I find my first decent coin. Only a second coin. And it's going to be 1936. So this is going to be a wheat scent. Yep, there we go. Got me a wheat penny. Sweet. So it is 9:42. So not a lot of time has elapsed. So let's keep going. Alright, I am getting really hot. It's only 10 o'clock. I'm sweating, and in the areas here where I'm out in the sun, I'm just soaked through my headband. But I got a coin, pretty deep. I think when I first looked at it, it might be an Indian head. I'm not sure. Let's take a peek. Yeah, that's what it's looking like, isn't it? Yes, it is. "1907 Indian head," it looks like. So that would be a last year Indian head, wouldn't it? I think a few might have squeaked through in the 1908. I'm not real sure. But I got an Indian head, and I'm happy with that. We'll take that. All right. My Indian head was right there. You can see my footprints where I pushed the dirt back down. Come right here, pretty deep, I see this. Don't know what it is. Let's find out. Ooh, I have a ring. Whoops. I have a ring. And there used to be something in the top of it. Might still be. Made of dirt. Check that out. That looks like there was something really good in the tip of that too. Holy cow. But I don't see anything to show that this would be precious. Holy cow, that's cool though, isn't it? I can't wait to clean this up and find out more about it. We will take that for sure. And I'm in my car. Little bit of an intermission here, I suppose. In between places. Had to go to the grocery store. But I always check the Coinstar if I can when I'm there. And I just snagged myself a 63 dime. Got silver without even having to dig it. So always check the Coinstars, guys. You never know what you're gonna find. Sweet. Got silver for the day. Haven't even started detecting yet. Alright, and I'm back at it. I am at the place that I found the war nickels and the tons of wheat pennies and stuff like that, where they've clear cut the area. Not clear cut, but they've kind of killed off the stuff here. And I'm in an area that I generally ignore. Like, honestly, I never go to this area because it's a trashy area or next to one. But there's this little low-lying depression area. I thought I'd give it a shot, and my first target is a 42 wheat cent. So I think I'll spend a little bit of time right around this area and see what I can find. Got me a signal right here, but as I'm going along, I'm finding stuff like this as well on the ground. And look just to my right, when I kneel down, I look over and I see this. Of course, there's also stuff like this around here I'm dealing with too, which sucks. But let's see if I can pull this up. Wow, that's nice. That's old. I don't see any markings on this, but I think I'm just going to walk this over to the car. That's nice. It's a blob top bottle in good shape. Wow. That's sweet. Here's another interesting one. This was just below the grass, such as the grass is, you know, the weeds. It says greetings from Maine. That's kind of cool. Very, very trashy here. Super trashy, but I am persisting because I'm finding some interesting stuff. I had a scratchy signal here. It was acting like it was iron and not, and it was right. It's both. I got myself a little keychain with a little winged angel pendant on it. That's pretty cool. Was 3 or 4 inches deep, so not horribly deep. An interesting find though. Let's keep going. So this is another reason why you can't just chalk things up as garbage instantly. If I would have seen this, it was folded here and not paid attention, I would have thrown this away as garbage. But this is like a handmade, handcrafted ornament of some sort, I think. It's got something tied up here, so I think this probably would have gone on a Christmas tree. It's a little angel. That's pretty cool. And there's a cricket over there. I don't know if you can see him, but that's cool. We'll take it. This was a 30 signal, and I've got a nice little buckle here. I mean, it's not an old buckle. It's not a, you know, Civil War buckle or a, you know, founding of the United States buckle. It's something modern, but still, I don't get a lot of buckles like this, so I'll take it. All right, got something down here ringing up a 51. Probably nothing, but I figured we'd dig it together or reveal it together in case it's something good. Probably just a modern quarter or something. Yeah, there we go. And it's a state quarter too, but you know, there's always that possibility, so I thought we'd find out together. Oh well. And we got ourselves another wheat cent up in all of this garbage. This is hard because you can't kneel down in all of this. Don't know what year. Hang on a sec, let me see if I can find out. We can indeed find out. It's an early one, a 25. Definitely take that. So I'm going to circle the little tree that I'm around right now, and then I'll be done with this little area for the most part, and I'm going to move on to a different spot, I think. I wasn't going to even get out today. I was questioning myself whether I wanted to get out, but I'm glad I did. I'm finding some good stuff. Ooh, check this out. Little pocket knife of some sort. Got part of the scale that's scaling off here, but and it was deep. That sucker was almost a foot deep. I will definitely take this. That's a nice little find though. Probably going to quit soon. It is come on, watch, 11:46. So I'll probably give it another 15 minutes or so and call her good, because it's going to be lunchtime here. Well, there we have it, guys. There was a bit of time that elapsed between the first and the second segments of that video. The first part being before I went and found the Coinstar find, my silver dime, and the second part being after that, of course. But it was the same spot. So it's a very, very large area, and it was just different little segments of the same spot. Okay. My clock hasn't done that to me in a while, so I am way overdue for that. But anywho, I've to have gone over a spot that some parts of it I had been over before, some spots I had not. But it is amazing how when you go back to places, you can continue to find more and more and more stuff. Sometimes new areas open up in the same region. Sometimes you just go over the same ground and it just sounds different that day, whatever. But let's show you what we came away with. It's quite a bit. That's all the stuff we came away with, and the kitty cat's up here joining us. What do you think, Biscuit? Does that look like a pretty good haul? Huh? See if I can get her to purr for you. Yes, give me that little face. Let's give you that little face. She's a stinker. She's checking out my finds. I swear I'm gonna have a video channel just for you and your partner in crime. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You guys are probably watching
enjoying watching her more than you watch me. I would too, honestly. Right, Biscuit? That's that's a good thumbnail right there. Okay, anyway, on with the show. Um, this was interesting. I've never found in one of these in my life, except for I think it was last video. I found one and I'm like, what is this? I had a suspicion what it was, and when I picked it up, I'm like, oh, I'll be dang. This is weed. It's a joint, a pre-rolled single joint that's in this. And here I go out and find more. This one was semi-crushed. These were complete, and yes, they're empty. And another one was just totally destroyed, so I just left it there. No, you don't need any of that, Biscuit. Bunch of lead pieces. The area I was in used to have a very old building there, and I think this lead is what was used in the lead flashing there. Zinkins, big old square nail, some pieces and parts that just sound so good. Although these washers here, I'll use those. I'll keep that. This little hook here, I'll keep it too. This knockout here, can't do anything with that. I think this is part of a buckle. Oh, there's text on the back. I should have checked that. Made in United States of America. Okie dokie. I think that, speaking of US, I think that's part of a flag of some sort. This is like pot metal. Innards to a watch, couple of buckle pieces, that little chain thing. That was a twofer in one of the holes there. Part of a car. Look at all the pottery pieces that I found here. I'm going to go back and just roam around and see if I can find pottery pieces. And along with the pottery pieces, I found this bottle. This thing is awesome. I love this. I've never found one quite this complete like this. It's that blob top glass, if you look real careful. It's uneven. It has bubbles and occlusions all over it, so it's nowhere near perfect. I think these bottles were made from about mid-1800s up to 1920 or so, and based on the glass quality and stuff and how thick this is, I think this is probably an older one. There is not a marking on it anywhere. It does have that little nipple looking thing right there. Hope I don't get demonetized for saying that. That would suck. There is the only spot that I could see in it is right there. Just this tiny little chip looking thing. But there's no crack or anything there. Just a little chip looking thing. But look at that big old air bubble right there. That is just such a cool bottle. I love this. I'm going to hold on to that for sure. Found this pocket watch piece with the scales on it, and I think these, if you look real careful, those are shell. They're called mother of pearl. You would have like the inside of a oyster or something, and these were carved from the inside of that. They have that iridescent look to them. That's really pretty, and they're super brittle. It's hard to even touch them. I think this was part of a religious decoration of some sort. Greetings from Maine tag. Thought this was going to be something cool. I thought this was a tiny little button, and it says Arizona on it. It's like from the Arizona Jeans Company, which is like a JCPenney brand or something like that. Some taco money. That ring, that's really cool. It looks like it was really nice at one point in time. No markings whatsoever, which for a non-precious ring, I wouldn't expect to see markings anyways. Found that little keychain angel thing. Another pendant of some sort. This is, well, that's what it is. Eat Ad Joseph. I think it's just St. Joseph. A St. Joseph token. Stop it. There we go. Why are you doing that? There we go. Alongside that, same kind of thing, I found this. This is really cool. My youngest daughter is attending School of the Art Institute of Chicago. So she is extremely gifted with art. She's into classical art too, not digital. Well, she does digital, but she's into classical art. You know, good old fashioned hands and paint and brushes and stuff and canvases. And I'm gonna see if she would be willing to refinish this for me and make it something worthy of hanging on a tree again. You know, something that looks like the fallen angel, all dusty or something like that. I think that's just such a cool piece to have. My Coinstar find, my Indian head, and 3 wheats. So there we have it. All in all, I think that's a pretty good collection of stuff. There's a lot of it I'm not going to keep in my little treasure finds boxes where I just put my finds away. Most of it I won't keep, the pottery and stuff like that. I don't know that I really have any reason to keep this. It is cool, but not cool. Keepsake. Cool. I got the hiccups trying to come on. But it is going to be cool this weekend. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get out detecting. I'm going to help a friend out with doing some carpet, pulling up carpet so he can put in laminate flooring. And my daughter, speaking of my daughter, she's coming in this weekend for a brief visit from Chicago. And then she's off again. And so I'm going to spend some time with her. So you may not see me for a couple of weeks, but I'll get back out and we'll find some more good stuff. So in the meantime, you guys take up the slack for me. Get out there, find something good, and let me know what it is you're finding. See you guys later.